Ready for some more Zenless on Zero. I am very, very disappointed in Sleepless. How dare she replace Hatter with someone else? How dare she?
But he's actually paying attention, quietly noting down what each of us prefers.
Just a moment, guys.
Ticking away under that metal shell. Makes you wonder, huh?
Sorry about that, guys. I was interrupted for no sense. Yes, Sleepless has been demodded. She's choosing a man over her friends. How dare she? Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We are continuing Zenless Zone Zero. 1.6 storyline. We'll see how long we can go. This will be my last stream. In the old place. I'm hoping I will be able to start streaming starting next week. So we will see. Hinata? Okay. Before we continue, we have to do something real quick. If I can get my thing to work. Hold on. Hold on, guys. So many issues. Okay. Let's see if we can get this to work now. There we go. Okay. I am so sorry, editor. There's gonna be very sus. I'm so sorry, editor. There's gonna be a lot of stuff we're gonna be taking out of here. Okay. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. Move this up a bit. There we go. Now it's out of my face. Okay. We gotta talk to our sister. Yo, sis, we gotta talk. Yes, I'm sorry for being late. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have a lot to investigate. Oh, by the way, Lexi, how's the little ones? Are the little ones feeling a lot better? I'm hoping. I'm hoping they're feeling much better. Are you still planning on heading straight into the hollow like you did last time a few times? I'm used to it. Alright. With so many friends around this time, you should be able to be in good hands.
After a good night's rest, the next morning arrives as promised.
Welcome in, S&M. Long story short, we realized the locations marked in Bringer's notebooks are found no patterns between coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo expects that we might find something stashed in the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it'll be pleasant or terrifying. Let's hope it's pleasant. We don't need any terrifying stuff in this chat. Okay, Lexi. No jump scares. No jump scares. Tyler does not need any more jump scares. Thank you very much. I truly would appreciate that. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is Ballet Twins. Let's sit there together. Okay. Let's go. Alright. No jump scare! Even if I say—
No, God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
And as soon as I said that, Lexi already gave me a jump scare. Good grief.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh!
If there was another mod in the chat, I will have them. I don't know what to do with you now, Lexi. I can't even think of corporal punishment because you just enjoy the corporal punishment.
It's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
You're right.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Wait. Hold the phone, rewind, and play. What was that again? You have a huge collection of me? I didn't even know I had my own merch. Huh. Some things are real.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old Internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards.
How about new?
Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
I'm really curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me.
Splendid! Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch! Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
Well, let's see what's going on. Shall we?
Meanwhile, Hugo preparing for upcoming operation in another part of Lumina.
Vivian is like... Oh god. Mika, no. That one girl that was a huge fan of Light in Death Note. She kind of gives me that vibes. Well, this just got awkward. Yeah, she kind of gives me that kind of vibe because how much of a fan she is with Phaethon, aka us. But I can tell she has a good heart. I can tell. Excuse me. I swear, these two are like... They are trying to hate each other, and yet somehow their lives keep getting intertwined. Like, Okay, I'm not supposed to like you, but this is getting kind of hard not to. And since we have more mods in the chat, it is time for the mods national anthem. Welcome in, Alex. Are those vendors wannabe rapper gangsters? They're called Bang Boo. They're like mini robots. Okay. Time to get some medicine. No, I'm not gonna give you a follow. Okay, now this is just getting awkward. They are cute little... Yeah, the Bang Boos definitely look like cute little rabbits. I love it. And they have their own personality. I love it. If I were in your shoes for saw the awkward encounter with a former partner, I should choose to go away. What are you talking about, Alex? I'm a bit confused. Oh, come on! Like, come on, now you're just being a stalker! Now you're just being a stalker.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
Yep, I'm still in the old place, by tonight, and then this Saturday, this Saturday I will be officially in the new place. But I will not have my computer set up until Saturday evening.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I am still trying to figure out where the hell I've heard Hugo's voice. I'm still a mixture of Baiju from Genshin Impact or the one actor from Baldur's Gate 3. I can't I'm hating not knowing. I also miss Sir Nicholas's voice as well. Come back. Please, Sir Nicholas, we need you. I miss you.
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission.
Welcome in. Hope you're well.
Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name, then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads. Striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name.
Don't let me into that, Lexi. You know how I bite.
Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can. And change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right. I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Hugo and Lycon share a rare moment of peaceful remembrance. While the proxy side, the others joining in the operation finally arrive.
Looks like...
It seems that Miss Amby is for reinforcement recommended by the manager. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo. Hello. The proxy has already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential. So before entering the holo, let's confirm the mission objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in the Bringer's notebook and search the area. Based on the relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltants. These could be treasures or something awful. We'll have to explore and find out. If there are no further questions, let's begin now. I'm Bite.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Don't mind the blind spot.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Copy. The proxy. If they're being too noisy, nice protection.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door open?
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Wow, you really know this place like the back of your paw.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Just leave that problem to me.
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to you. Have a look.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Puzzles are Hatter's little name. Ah. And that's how you do it.
The circuit is fixed. You should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up.
I think a light bulb just went off in her head.
It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be your Lord Phaethon?
Ding, ding, ding! We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure.
Aww.
And you're a good person.
Aww.
But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
Come on, girl. You already connected the dots. Just a little bit more. Yep.
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the opportunity to tell you.
Oh, we tried. Trust me, we tried. She just didn't want to listen.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now!
I wonder who in chat is Hatter's biggest fan. Yeah, Vivian is definitely fangirling way too much.
Goodness me, Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Anything you want, but let's get out of the hollow first, all right?
Oh, okay. Sorry, guess I got a little too excited.
Too excited? Sweetheart, you went over the cliff on the excitement.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
The door's finally open.
The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went to it.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
There are more ethereals around.
Lyca, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
How do you talk and fight at the same time? That's why I don't talk when I'm fighting, so I can concentrate.
A difficult foe, that one. Lyra! Move! Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon. Loyalty.
Understood. I'll bite your throat out!
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
You're blocked off by a complicated mechanism.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy!
I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying.
Ooh! You got called out by Ambi. Damn! That is cold. That is harsh. Oh, snaps.
This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Ambi's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon, don't you, Vivian?
Huh? That's not it!
Alright, sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. But
Oh, just swallow your damn pride! And go with the Wolf Iron, for God's
Lycon,
sake.
you better not slow me down.
I swear to God. You know what? How about we lock you two in a hole, like a closet, and you guys just make it out, and then come back? I don't know what to do with these two. These two have too much pride. It's suffocating.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
So there's no objection. Let's proceed for the science squads. You're really enjoying pose as leader, don't you? I believe everyone is well aware within the Hollow that Master Proxy is the only leader. Lexi, go get me the key. I'm locking Lycon and Hugo in a closet. Leave them in there for an hour. See what happens. Maybe it'll teach him, I don't know, teamwork or just...
Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here.
I got this. And that's how you do it. That's the whole point! I was giving it subtle nudges without getting...
Lord
doctrine.
Phaethon, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time. Sure enough, Lord Phaethon and I share a deeper connection. Sorry. I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaethon. It's like all my dreams are coming true.
Okay. I've already done this story on my main account. And redoing this. Why do I have a strong feeling that the creators of this game took the character from Death Note and just smack her into this game?
I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real. See? You can even hold my hand.
Not only is Lord Phaethon incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until my very last breath.
I'm happy to hear that. Don't get me wrong, but why do you like Phaethon so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaethon is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest and most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
No, you're not a bother at all. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff, but as for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
There are too many ethereals here. So, not a huge problem. Quite a bit. Don't.
Meanwhile, on Lycon and Hugo's side,
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the Proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon, even before it all fell apart.
Lycon is in silent for quite a while, seeming to be caught in some memories from long ago.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
Back in the present, after a bout of not-so-happy cooperation, Lycon and Hugo finally managed to deal with the mechanism.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon. I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you. Not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Great! It worked!
After a while, the team have completed their repetitive attacks and everyone gathers again.
Why does Hugo remind me of a kid? Well, I think he is a vampire. So is Vivian, but I don't know. Or an elf, perhaps? Either an elf or a vampire, I can't tell.
You hear strange noises coming from ahead.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay, then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. All right.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
Kind of creeped out, to be honest. I mean, Hatter doesn't even have a #1 fam, so... But... a little creeped out, just a itty bitty bitty.
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for some reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian really likes you, whether you're faith-in or just wise. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, the man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized, sometimes, taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the children of God. Ah, sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
In position. Yep, it's just gonna get heavier from here.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas,
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
I'm about to end your fucking life.
I want to push this man off a fucking cliff. And if he doesn't die after we throw him off the cliff, I just want to throw stones at him. Non-stop.
it's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You were from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join TOPS. Who could say no to that?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing. Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Stand still.
Your plans will never succeed.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me.
Stay safe.
Stand still.
Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops. There's no chance of victory for you.
A perfect conduit.
I'm going to strangle Hugo. Alright, where they went? Oh, Bishop, go in there. Get back here, Hugo!
Hugo, don't make a choice you'll regret.
Hartman's merchants are quickly...
You guys are such a pain.
Oh, that? I've been told that so many times. It's second nature now.
Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die!
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop. You can still walk away from this.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything, or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss. It's about time you kneel.
At your service. With everything you just said, is that what you truly believe?
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
There isn't, Vivian. This is the final lesson I'll impart to you. Truth be told, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
Time to fight. Stay calm now.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Phaethon. I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Mentally scarred? Does that count? I think that counts. Yeah, that definitely counts.
Don't worry. I'm fine. I just didn't expect things to turn out like this.
Lord Phaethon, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. No matter what, this isn't your fault, Vivian.
Emotionally or physically? Emotionally and mentally. Does that count? Physically, I'm fine. Emotionally and mentally, I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
If only I'd noticed sooner. I should have realized earlier.
Vivian quietly walks to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time and finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's there.
Hugo, he...
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
I feel the same. It's possible he's still alive.
I'm terribly sorry. But I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
What the fuck, Ambi? You didn't stop him? You didn't, like... whatever.
I'm sorry, I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety. I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did, and he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this.
Don't know yet, but probably. There's a high chance the dude is still alive.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Meanwhile, not far away, standing a mysterious figure.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction. That's the future I see. Lord Phaethon.
After exiting the hollow, Lycon takes his leave while Vivian returns to the video store with us, but for some reason, she remains silent the entire way.
I don't blame her for feeling the way she is. As convincing as that guy is, he's probably... Yeah, there's a high chance that dude is... really... is alive. Lord Phaethon, I'm fine, just a little distracted. After what happened, should you get rest, some good rest for a few days. I need more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltants. From what I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There was no need for him to put on such a show. Her eerie whispers are not helping. I know, right? Deliberately using you as a hostage, but I don't think he ever intended to harm you. But Hugo said at the end, I don't know, something feels off. And that business with the sacrifice cord, maybe there's some deeper, more terrible secret behind it all. I have a small request, and might sound a bit strange, but Lord Phaethon, can I stay in the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Yeah. We're not comfortable with leaving you alone like this anyways. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb you, Lord Phaethon, at all. If I wake up and find that everything is just a dream, how wonderful that would be. Alright guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. And I'm back. Okay. We gotta go get some rest. So much has happened, my head is in a mess. Gotta get some rest first. Alright. You rest comfortably and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. Okay guys, should we continue the storyline or should we do any of the characters' stories? What do you think? What do you feel like doing, guys? More story or character stories? Oh, what's going on there? Oh, okay. Miss Vivian. I already pulled for you and your weapon. What do you think? Lexi, what do you think? My foot just got itchy. Be gone with you, itchy foot. Wow. The peanut gallery is quite quiet tonight. Nobody wants to speak. Oh, since no one's talking, we'll continue the storyline. Okay, here we go. She's been busy managing Mockingbird. We haven't talked to her in quite a while. Why, don't you want to arrange some time to see her? Let's hear it. Alright, I'll arrange time with Vivian. Just press and I'll wait for my news. Okay, I'll go get some more rest.
You originally planned to watch some videotapes and rest on the sofa, but you end up falling asleep instead until you hear something nearby.
Lord Phaethon, this time let me.
Vivian? Vivian?
I didn't disturb your sleep, did I?
Man. Season 1 prologue. Bury your tears with the past. B.
When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in.
Okay, I gotta admit, that was absolutely adorable. I have to admit that. She looked so cute.
I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself. Ugh. I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
Vivian, are you sure you're awake? That sounded like sleep talk. I'm sure sleeping in that position couldn't have been comfortable either.
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month. Though it is a bit late, but good morning, Lord Phaethon.
You're here super early today, Vivian. Is there something urgent?
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family. But I haven't found the source yet.
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following among regular folks. But after some digging, I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light. Some people feel bad for him. Some relate to his struggles. And Hartman's the one getting all the heat. Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain. Topps is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last minute. If I'm not mistaken, Topps is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to the current public sentiment.
Based on our past experience with Hartman, he's not the type to sit back and let anyone mess with his power or interests.
And that's what worries me. Hartman, in all likelihood, must have taken the sacrifice core. And now that he has this bargaining chip, who knows what kind of deal he'll strike with the Exaltists.
Sorry for interrupting. Can I borrow Wise for a minute?
Oh, no problem at all. I'm sure you have important faith in matters to discuss. Take your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
Wait! Don't go outside,
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Phaethon. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway. I'll be right here. Just let me know when you're done.
Thank goodness Vivian didn't walk out the main door. Lycon's been pacing around outside for like half an hour and scared off at least 5 customers.
Our poor sweet Lycon is just like absolutely awkward person. It's just like, I don't know what to do. Do I go inside? Do I not go inside? What do I do? I'm just pacing back and forth like a dog that I God. I can just see it just going back and forth, back and forth.
He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first?
Sure, I'll go talk to him. At the end of the day, we're all after the same enemy. As proxies, we should become the bridge between them.
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Good morning. Belle just let me know you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety. However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life. I might not be the right person to comfort her, but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made, or lose faith in the path she chose.
Vivian doesn't seem down at all. In fact, she's been actively gathering intel. I think she's handling this with even greater calm than I am. If you're feeling bad about what happened with Hugo, it might be a good idea to talk to Vivian directly. From what I've seen, she's not as fragile as you might think.
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize to Miss Vivian in person.
Sure, but just to be clear, I'm staying neutral and not picking sides. You both have your own stance on this. As a proxy, I'll do my best to help facilitate honest communication.
I respect that. Thank you.
Return to the video store with Lycon. Vivian doesn't seem to have much of a reaction to Lycon's arrival.
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltists and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please, accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't you agree?
You're right.
I'm glad you guys are on the same page. But why do I feel like I'm being left in the dark?
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same goal. Uncover the truth of the Exaltists and the sacrifices. The Mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission, and hopes we can work together moving forward.
If the Mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity in kind. Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
Of course. While the Mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the Mayor can provide you a different perspective. Please, take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the Mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
Belle, Vivian, and I need to think this through carefully with everything at stake. It's not a decision we can make lightly.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
Should we talk to the mayor? A teacher. You mean if we work with the mayor, we might be able to get more information on our teacher-wise? Yeah. As a member of Mockingbird, would it be against your values to work with the mayor? Mockingbird isn't just going against authority. Mockingbird hopes that people can given equal opportunities and treatment. I don't exactly trust the mayor, but I believe he's someone we can work with at the moment at least. Let's go see Lycon. Okay. To the Ballet Twins. Off we go. It seems that you and Miss Vivian made your decision. Let's talk to the mayor. Of course. Please rest assured it comes to sacrificing the mayor interest in line with yours. Or rather, we both want to protect the people in New Eridu.
I'll connect the call to the Mayor now.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions, but personally, I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad. I looked further into Bringer's map. The sacrifices were created by an Exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices. The problem was, the serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost. No one knows what happened to the Exaltist in Janus Quarter back then. But it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major Exaltist activities in the area. Bringer's map marks the locations where the Exaltists' most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were.
The leader of the Exaltists in Janus Quarter died a few years back. They haven't been active since. Could it be that Hartman was just acting on his own?
Unfortunately, that's not the case. My sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only meet inside the Hollow.
Is it possible it's someone from TOPS?
TOPS is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Instead, they just sit back and reap the rewards. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in TOPS and strengthen his power within the Ravenlock family. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
But what's in it for TOPS? There's no way the Exaltists would just hand over their secrets about sacrifices to Hartman, right?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when TOPS steps in, taking control of the situation on their terms. The public will see the mayor as incompetent, while TOPS comes off as the real protectors of the city. And when that happens, public trust will shift towards TOPS. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in an unfavorable situation.
Another one bites the dust.
No, you didn't scare me. Don't worry, you didn't scare me. I was like, chat has been so damn quiet. I'm like, something's going to happen. So I was prepared this time.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
So, what exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you? Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens. I'm not some hero of justice. And I don't believe in lofty ideals or empty promises.
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together on this.
So your enemy and your enemy is my friend or something like that. I forgot the concept of it, but I get it. I get what you mean.
And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
So it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted.
By the way, where have you been? You went dead quiet. And then, poof, you reappear. Like fairy godmother, just reappear out of nowhere. Where have you been?
As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him. And I'd be happy to clear his name. Now let me lay out my terms for collaboration. After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one. There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. Too many eyes are on me right now, so I can't send my own men to deal with it. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able to use them again. On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work. You don't need to worry about her capabilities. She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Really? A Void Hunter rank special investigator is going to be assisting us? And she's involved in our teacher's research?
That's right. She's heading to Janna's quarter for some business. I wanted to set up a formal meeting, but she declined. She prefers to assess things on her own, and will reach out when the time is right. So it looks like you both are on board with this commission and ready to help recover the sacrifices?
Okay.
This affects a lot of ordinary people in New Eridu. We'll do our best.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're definitely not enemies. I'll leave the rest to you then. I've got to go. Goodbye.
Why do I feel like I'm just cleaning up the mayor's dirty work? I don't know why, I just get that vibe. Like, I can't do it, but you guys can do it since you have all the time in the world. I hope I'm wrong. I'm really, really hoping.
Ready and waiting.
Do I have to have her? No. Yes.
Awaiting further instructions.
Need something?
Go ask my colleagues. Huh? You sure you want me to join?
Aw, man. That's fine. You just got a kiss from her, Masa.
Lord Phaethon, thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
Slipping, brother.
Yeah, I'm here.
Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltus decide to relocate it? No. If these dormant sacrifices aren't handled carefully, they could awaken and turn against anyone nearby. Did she realize the mayor was looking into this?
Just as Vivian is talking to herself, you hear another voice, someone debating. You don't know who it is, so you two pull her to the side to listen.
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops?
Oh, it's Cliff. Hey, man. How you doing?
Been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Tops planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh? For research? Do you think we'll ever have a normal life in the Hollows?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
All right. There's nothing here anyway. Let's leave the Hollow and report back on what we found. And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
After the two Tops employees left, Vivian appears invisibly unsettled.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do anything to get into Tops, even if it means playing with fire. She's an Exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the greater the danger.
Vivian, you seem a bit frazzled. Who's this she you keep bringing up?
I apologize for losing my composure. Please don't mind me. The she I'm referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with. That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I felt compelled to uncover the truth. I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that, for me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet. So, Lord Phaethon, please give me a little more time.
Sure. I'll stop asking. What's more important than an unspoken past is the person standing in front of me now. As for everything else, we can talk about it whenever you're ready to share.
Lord Phaethon, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises. I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime. First things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. The Exaltists have probably realized someone's after them by now. I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is. I just can't shake the feeling that...
Welcome back, Love Bubbles. Oh, Love Bubbles, sleep
Something bad is about to happen.
Sleepless told me you're coming to LA sometime in June. Is that correct? Awesome. I'm gonna try to meet up with you and Sleepless. I don't know what's going on because, according to her, you're gonna be here on the 16th and to the 21st, right? 3-day visit. Nice. I will try my best to meet up with you guys so we can all get lunch. I know a few places we can go, but it really depends what foods you like. Because I know Sleepless can be quite fickle with her food. So, I really need to figure
Hugo
that
may
one out.
have done terrible things, but he had his reasons. Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but
The 19th to the 21st.
ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path. For the first time, I'm needed for more than just my curse.
The pathetic one now.
Nothing here either. Are we too late?
I knew it was you, Vivian.
We can hash it out and narrow down a spot where we can all get some great yums. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Vivian, don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then!
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her? Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you?
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me. You've made your choice, and I've made mine. One last piece of advice. Stay out of this. She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille!
Camille gives Vivian one last glance and then throws a smoke bomb to the ground. The noise attracts some materials. Even though you have many questions, dealing with this imminent threat feels like the right choice right now.
Lord Phaethon, watch out! I'll tell you what that was about later!
I'm about to end your fucking life.
You ready? Let's take care of the ethereal first.
Showtime! I pledge my honor!
Feel the ultimate starlight. Swift like an arrow. In my sights.
Take it easy, brother.
Let's clear him out! Swift like an arrow.
After fighting off the Ethereals, you search for a long time, but find any dormant sacrifices. After deliberating with Vivian, decide to leave the Hollow for now and figure out your next move. Just then, the phone rings.
You've been gone forever. Did you run into any trouble?
Define the word trouble, sis.
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
Why would the Exaltists go after the sacrifices?
I saw it too, but I can't figure out why the Exaltist would do this.
And one of them is someone I once knew. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death. But...
Wait, what did I miss? Why do you know so much about the Exaltists, Vivian?
when I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while.
Wait. Hold the phone. What?
Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened. And after Landon died, I left.
Why? What happened?
I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Corps.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Vathan. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
Absolutely. If you're feeling down, we'll be here for you.
Okay. Back to the matter at hand. That conversation between those two TOPS employees back in the Hollow is still bothering me. They said Hartman had a backup plan, and that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position, why would they be so generous with payouts?
That sounds sketchy. Do you think those accidents were faked?
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about this. Do you have time, Lord Vathan? My contacts are just near 6th Street. Care to join me?
Sure. Let's go together.
Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. I'm sorry for the short stream, but Hatter's really tired and Hatter has a lot going on tomorrow. But I will definitely be start streaming in the new place very, very soon, so keep an eye on that. YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the stream. We are very, very close to hitting 4,000 subscribers, so let's hit that goal. Thank you everyone hanging out. I truly appreciate you all. Until next